Alright people, Nightface here, bringing you yet another Walking Dead review. This is Season 8, Episode 2. If you haven't seen the episode, go watch it, because I'm going to just dive into spoilers. It's going to be spoiler-filled. So right off the bat, I just want to say this was a subpar episode. It really dragged out. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't good like the premiere. I felt like the premiere was more focused and had more high-octane energy. And you just cared more because it was focused on the centralized conflict, which is Negan and Rick. We didn't get no Negan in this episode at all. So that was a downer, you know? And all we got in this episode was like non-stop shooting, especially with Aaron, his boyfriend, and those rest of the Alexandrians you don't give a shit about. You got that one Tobin guy, girl with the short hair, and that one black guy. Shooting it out non-stop with the, you know, some of the saviors, that one girl with the AK. And it just like, well, apparently in the zombie apocalypse, everybody has infinite ammo because nobody reloaded. I don't even remember seeing not one person reload. And it went on for 30 minutes. They just kept editing and cutting back to them like, you know, and they're just still, Jesus got my bullets. You know, like, what? It's so ridiculous. Really? That whole sequence just felt so dragged out. So flat. Even when Aaron's boyfriend got shot, I'm sorry, I really didn't give a shit. Like, he got shot, and it's like, oh my god, you know, you as an audience supposed to be like, oh my god, no, but Aaron's boyfriend hasn't really been fleshed out as much, and also Aaron himself, like, if Aaron would have died the next episode, I'm sorry, I wouldn't lose sleep over it. You know, he's no Glenn or Abraham. I mean, he played an important part during Season 5 when they first got into Alexandria, but then he was overshadowed by the rest of that. That's what I'm saying. Walking Dead has a problem introducing too many new characters that you just forget all the centralized ones, and then sometimes they get pushed to secondary characters. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion, but yeah, Aaron and them shooting it out non-stop was a real drag. This episode felt too dragged out and pointless in a way because they're just going at it with Negan's saviors that are just scattered everywhere. One cool sequence, though, I must say, was with Carol and Ezekiel hunting down that one dude, I guess, from the last episode through that smoke grenade, and then Shiva going in for the kill. So we got a Shiva kill, so I'll give you points for that, like 1 point at least. That was pretty cool. And then we get Rick and Daryl. And then it's crazy because Rick ends up getting this fight with somebody. He's getting his ass handed to him. He ends up killing him, and then you find out he finds a baby. And you're like, what the fuck? And then, of course, Rick feels bad about killing this savior baby daddy, I guess. You know? Because he had a kid. And you see, I would care if the person he killed was fleshed out. But there's just some random nobody, and we're supposed to give a shit because, oh, he had a child. But I mean, it all came centerfold in the end because I guess that person was linked to Morales, and it took me a while because dude, we have not seen this character in ages since it first began, since the first season, and we all kept speculating when are they gonna drop Morales? When is he gonna show up? And I felt conflicted about this reveal. Two things. Number one, it was cool seeing him. But number two, I feel like it's Season 8. It's like you wasted that opportunity. You waited too long. There's such a thing as waiting way too damn long to bring back a character from eons ago. Because Season 1, Jesus, feels like a decade already. And it took me a while. And then I was like, oh shit, Morales, you know? So yeah, that's how I feel about that. So we'll see what happens. What else happened in this shootout of an episode, you know? Like, oh man. No Negan. We didn't get no Negan at all, which was kind of a bummer. Because I liked the premiere. I felt like the premiere had more energy. It was more focused. And, you know, it was focused on the centralized conflict between Rick and Negan. That's what I want to see. You know, but they're slowly like trying to take out all these people's compounds. And then, of course, there's that sequence with Morgan getting shot up. I guess he was his armor protected him, but he just goes batshit crazy. So I like that he was just like in that crazy. I have to clear. So I enjoy that aspect. But then now Jesus, it's ironic. Jesus taking the high ground and said, "Thou shalt not kill none of the Negan's saviors. We shall round them up." That's what he did. That's what they did. Now they're taking hostages. I don't know. We've been down this route many times, and it always bit him in the ass. You saw the previews. I think it's gonna bite him in the ass. They're gonna get ambushed. And I agree with Tara. Tara was trigger happy, and I don't fucking blame her. Fucking Morgan was trigger happy. I don't blame him. Haven't we not learned anything? I mean, they're trying to be better. They keep saying, it's not you. But at this point, I mean, we're 2 episodes in. I already called bullshit on that whole philosophy. You know, like, oh, it's not about you. Or not about them. You know, we got to be better than them. Man, fuck that. You know, ever since Negan killed Glenn and Abraham, all fucking bets are off, man. You know? Shit. So, we'll see how that goes. It just, there's no room for good, you know, in this walk into the world. We learned that the hard way. Many times, and many characters have fallen because of that analogy, you know? So, I was kind of hoping Morgan would kill that one douchebag from last season that kept hassling them every time they had to do those pickups. You remember? Oh man, I was waiting for him to just shoot him in the head or something, you know, but nope. Yeah, we're gonna take the high moral ground and we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, this episode wasn't as great as I thought it would be. We'll see what happens. But still, I'm still gonna continue to watch. I had to give this rating. This episode rating will be a 7 out of 10. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Post your comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Were you surprised with the Morales reveal? What did you think about it? What are your thoughts on that? And when do you think we're going to see Negan again? What do you think is next episode? Do you think is the episode after? And when do you think All Out War is going to finish? In the mid-season finale, or are we going to come back to it? Post your comments and let me know what you thought. And thanks for watching as always.